Okay, so with this question here, we've got population 2014 in a number of countries here and the area, okay, of the land of each of these countries. So it says then, how many times as dense is the country with the greatest population density as the country with the least population density? And first of all, let's get used to the idea of population density. It's just simply dividing the population by the area of that country, okay? Because what you get then is how many people per square kilometre. Okay, so for every kilometre squared in that country, there's so many people there. Okay, that's how you categorise population density. So for instance, with Wales, there's 3 million, isn't that? 6,000, okay, from the table there, population, but the area then is 20,761. So if you work that out, you get 144.79. So what that is saying is you get 144.79 people for every kilometre squared. Okay, so if you were to sort of spread it out and sort of map Wales out in kilometre squared, in each kilometre squared, that's how many people would be there. If you do the same for Singapore, then, okay, the population there, I'll put a 0 there, I don't need that, 5,399,200, but the area, if you notice in Singapore, it's really small, isn't it? It's a small country, but the population is huge. So when you work that out, you get this. So for every square kilometre, you get an awful lot of people. So you get 7,000 people, 7,540.78 people. Okay, so people are packed in there. I've worked out the other countries here. Okay, so then it says how many times as dense is the country with the greatest population density as the country with the least population density. Well, the greatest is obviously Singapore there, and the least comes out to be Wales in this list here. So to work out how many times greater, we're just going to divide one by the other, okay, to see how many times 144.79 goes into that 7,540. And when I get that, I get 52.08. Okay, so you know it's basically about 52 times, isn't it? So 52 times more dense. Okay, right. So then with part B, it says which two countries have the same population density to the nearest whole number. Well, you can see here Tonga, yeah, and Wales. If you round them to the nearest whole number, you get 145. So we'll circle there, Tonga and Wales. And then with part C, right, it's a case of just checking these here, okay, to two significant figures, and it works out. The only one is true is this, right? The rest are actually false, okay? So you can check these by rounding two significant figures and so on, and you get that one is true.